Ladies, how we doing here tonight on this show? How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight, man, we're gonna talk about the NFL week, week freaking two, man. Hell of a week two, man. A lot of good games, man. The best game was, man. I mean, it's tough to keep up with every game, especially, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how you guys are watching these games, but I'm watching it, the way the NFL's telling me to watch them, which is the YouTube TV. And Jesus Christ, man, it takes forever for these games to load. Like, you turn that shit on, you gotta turn that shit on like 10 minutes before the game starts. Otherwise, it won't load. I missed like almost every kickoff today because shit won't load. And then you want to switch the game to a different game and it takes forever to load. I missed when it was on DirecTV where you could just flip the channel and it was bang, and in a second it was on the new game. It takes about, shit, man, almost a minute to load. I'm not liking this so far. I was watching the final game, Denver and Washington, and it was horrendous, terrible. It kept freezing. I had thank God CBS was showing the game. My hope is that because it was the final game of the night, it was like that because everybody was on the same game. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of YouTube TV, man. Charging like $300 and it's fucking freezing up. Jesus Christ, fuck this shit, man. Hopefully they fix that shit because otherwise, I don't know about the future of the NFL on Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, man. This shit kind of low-key sucks ass. But let's go around the league here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, man. We had the freaking Bills, man. Huge game, beating the Las Vegas Raiders 38-10. Really needed that win. It's that terrible start they had last week versus the Jets. Huge win for the Bills. Baltimore, man, they get it on the winning column 24-27 versus the Bengals. Bengals 0-2, Jesus Christ. Chiefs, nice win for them, 17-9. I don't know about freaking Trevor Lawrence, man. I'm not sure about him. I'm starting to think I might have to start putting him on the freaking Josh Allen train, they might just be freaking overrated, man. Jesus Christ. Tonight, freaking 41 for 22. That's about 50% of the completions. 216 yards, 0 touchdowns. Like, I'm sorry, but and look, the Chiefs defense ain't that good, right? I know they got Chris Jones back, but still, man, it ain't that good. I'm starting to feel the same way I feel about Josh Allen. I'm trying to feel the same way about Trevor Lawrence, man. Maybe he ain't as good as advertised. I'm a bigger fan of the other kid down in even though he's 0-2, Justin Herbert. Honestly, I think it's Mahomes, Burrow, and then Herbert. To be honest, Herbert just didn't have a good team. The damn coach, Brandon Staley, sucks ass. More as integrity with 28 of the affairs. That I'm actually a bigger fan of Justin Herbert than both Josh Allen and Trevor Lawrence, if you ask me. And that's on the big daddy, not the little one. But yeah, man, the freaking Chiefs get a win. Titans get a win over the Chargers. Titans get a win over the Chargers. See, I'm a bigger fan of Justin Herbert, man. See, look at this guy. Completed 27 out of 41. 305 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm a much bigger fan of freaking Justin Herbert, man. But the team fucking sucks, man. Staley stinks, man. Falcons 25-24, man. They get the freaking Packers to beat the Falcons. Falcons beat the Packers, man. 37-31. The Seahawks beat the Detroit. I was surprised about that one. Indianapolis beats Texans 31-20. Tampa beats Chicago 27-17. Justin Fields, he's struggling, man. Another quarterback that can't afford to go 1-2. New York Giants, I think they were down 20-0, and they ended up scoring, 31 points in the second half and win that game, 31-28 versus Arizona. Probably one of the best games of the day. San Francisco beats LA Rams 30-23. Dallas beats New York Jets 30-10. Washington, this was another very exciting game. 35. I checked this game in the first half. It was like 21. It was like freaking 21-3. Denver, I'm like, oh, this game's over. Denver's gonna win it. And then freaking same thing as New York Giants. Commanders make a huge comeback in the second half, end up winning the game 35-33. The freaking Hail Mary in that final play, Russell Wilson, and then they try to go for the 2-point conversion to send the game to overtime, and then I think it was pass interference. They didn't give it to them. But I don't know. A lot of people have been shitting on Russell Wilson. I don't think he didn't. Did he play that bad? Let me see how bad. I don't know. Let me see the stats for Mr. Russell Wilson tonight. 32 passes completed, 18 of them, 208 yards, 3 touchdowns. He didn't play that bad. He rushed for 55 yards. Yeah, so he didn't play that bad. 308 yards on passing, 55 running, 3 touchdowns. I don't think he played that bad. The defense all of a sudden is giving them problems, seems like. It's the fucking defense, man. The one that's all of a sudden giving the Denver Broncos problems, man, giving up 35 points. In the final game, 24-17, the Miami beats New England 24-17, man. That was another fun game. New England, Mac Jones, they wouldn't go away. They were down at one point, I believe, 24-10. They made it a game. At the end, man, that was crazy. The tight end, Mike Krzyzewski, giving up to the freaking lineman to try to get the first down. And I thought the lineman had it. I guess it was like a 50-50 call. But I thought there was a good chance that that freaking lineman had that first down. But I guess they didn't give it to him. And the freaking Miami improves to 2-0, man. Jesus Christ. What I took from week 2, I wasn't as impressed with San Francisco this week as I was the first week. I think it was a divisional game, so I'll be fair there. But I thought it was going to be a little bit more domination. But so I think, I'm still high on San Francisco, but not as high anymore. Dallas, I think, is to me so far the best team. I think the two teams, there's a few teams you're concerned about. I think, Cincinnati 0-2. Cincinnati's 0-2. The Chargers 0-2. I think those are the two teams that are concerning the most. Detroit, huge disappointment, losing at home versus Seattle. Like, come on, man. Chicago's another team because of Justin Fields. That's a huge disappointment. Denver 0-2. I think Chicago's got to get another quarterback. I think they're going to have to get somebody in this upcoming draft. I don't think Justin Fields is it. And then LA Chargers are probably going to have to get a new coach. I don't think Brendan Staley is it. Like I said, I believe Justin Herbert is better than both Josh Allen and Trevor Lawrence. He just needs a better coach. And I don't know what the deal is in Denver. Now, I thought today was more of a defensive problem more than a Russell Wilson problem. Like I said, he threw for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, ran for 55 as well. I think it's more fixable to try to fix the defense. Like I said, they couldn't even, won that game, right? They get that passing interference, they get another retry, and maybe they tie it up and go to overtime and win that game. Like I said, at one point you were up 21-3. But yeah, I think those are the 3 teams that I think are the most, like, what the fuck's going on right now? Chicago, LA Chargers, and Denver. I think those 3 teams are 0-2. And another one is Cincinnati. But Cincinnati, I think they're still kind of, we've been here before. I believe in 2021, they started 0-2 and they made it to the Super Bowl. So, like, we've been here before. But I think the teams, like I said, the top 3 that are for sure panicking are Chicago, LA Chargers, and Denver. They're like, what the fuck's going on? Especially Chicago and Chargers. I think they for sure need a new coach. The Chargers and the Chicago for sure needs another quarterback. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's what I have to say. Until next time, holla. What the fuck's happening?